Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to start the current affairs in English of 26th and 27th September 2022. So first of all we will discuss about the national current affairs news. In the national current affairs news, first is the India's first avalanche monitoring radar has been installed in the Sikkim. So this is the installed jointly by the Indian Army and the Defense Geoinformatics and Research Establishment, and it is the first avalanche monitoring radar. It is the first avalanche monitoring radar that is installed in the India, and it is installed in the North Sikkim. This avalanche monitoring radar has been installed jointly by the Indian Army and the Defense Geoinformatics and Research Establishment. Next, we shall discuss some points, important points. That is the Sikkim capital is the Gangtok. It is the northeast state of the India, Sikkim, and the Chief Minister of Sikkim is the Prem Singh Tamang. And the governor of Sikkim is the Ganga Prasad. So, India's first avalanche monitoring radar has been installed in the Sikkim. Next is the Chief Minister of Chhattisgarh, Bhupesh Baghel, has launched a new campaign that is known as the Hamar Beti Hamar Maan. It is the new campaign of the Chhattisgarh government that is launched by the Chief Minister of Chhattisgarh, and it is the campaign on the women's safety, that is Hamar Beti Hamar Maan. In English, it is the Our Daughter Our Honor, and mainly this campaign is launched mainly for safety of the schools and college going girls. Mainly this campaign is focused on the schools and college going girls. Next we shall discuss some points, that is the capital of Chhattisgarh is the Raipur, and Chhattisgarh Chief Minister is the Bhupesh Baghel, and Governor of Chhattisgarh is the Anusuya Uike. Next is the Leh has achieved the 100% digitization of banking operation. So now Leh district has completed the digitization of all the operating banks that is located in the Leh districts, and now each and every banks of the Leh become digitalized, and there is 100% digitization of the banking operation of the Leh districts. Next is the Amazon. Amazon has tie-up with the AMP Energy in order to establish its first solar project in the India, and this solar project is established in the state of Rajasthan. This solar project is established in the state of Rajasthan with the combined capacity of the 420 megawatt that is built by the Amazon company. And along with Amazon, AMP Energy has also installed 210 megawatt and 110 megawatt projects with the Renew Power and Brookfield Renewables respectively. So in Rajasthan state, the Amazon is building its first solar project and tie up with the AMP Energy. Founder of Amazon is the Jeff Bezos, and Amazon CEO is the Andy Jassy. Next is the Arogya Manthan 2022. The Arogya Manthan has been launched by the Union Health Minister Mansukh Mandaviya. Mansukh Mandaviya is the Union Health Minister. So Mansukh Mandaviya has launched the Arogya Manthan 2022 to commemorate the 4-year of the launch of Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana and 1 year since the launch of Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission. The Ayushman Bharat Jan Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana means PMJAY. It is launched in the year 20 3rd September 2018 and it is launched from the Ranchi in Jharkhand. So there is completion of 5 years of the PMJY Yojana, that is the Ayushman Bharat प्रधानमंत्री जन आरोग्य योजना. So for that Arogya Manthan 2022 has been launched by the Mansukh Mandaviya. Next is the center to rank the 131 cities based on actions to improve the air quality. So Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change will launch the Swachh Vayu Sarvekshan program under the National Clean Air Program 2019 and they will rank the cities based on their action to improve the air quality and ranking will be given to that city. Next is the now Indian government will invest in the $30 billion for the 4G and 5G connectivity to each and every village in order to build the digital infrastructure mainly in the rural areas. For that the government will give connectivity of 4G and 5G to every villages across the country and all the 1.5 lakhs gram panchayats also. Next is the government's flagship program, that is the Make in India, has completed its 8 years. The Make in India initiative has been launched on 25th September 2014. It is one of the most important program of the Modi government that is started in 2014 and it enhances the skill development and mainly to transform the India digitally through the Make in India initiative. And this Make in India initiative has been launched mainly to make the India as a global manufacturing hub. So the Make in India program that is launched by the PM Narendra Modi government has completed the 8 years. Next we shall discuss about some book launched. So Indian Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar had launched a book that is known as the Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay Jeevan Darshan or Samsamyikta. The name of the book is the Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay Jeevan Darshan or Samsamyikta in the 5 volumes in New Delhi. This book mainly highlights the importance of the Pandit Deen Dayal thoughts in the contemporary times, in which several dignitaries have attended the events. Next is we will discuss about the awards. So the Breakthrough Prize 2023 in Mathematics has been awarded to the Daniel Spillman. The Breakthrough Prize is known as the Oscars of the Science. It is known as the Oscars of Science and this prize is given in the field of physics, life science, mathematics, and the 2023 Breakthrough Prize in Mathematics has been given to the Daniel A. Spillman, mainly for discovery in the theoretical computer science and mathematics. The Breakthrough Prize is also known as the Oscars of Science. Next is the appointment related news. So Dr. M. Srinivas has been named as the new director of the AIIMS New Delhi. Previously, the director of AIIMS New Delhi is the Dr. Randeep Guleria. Now Dr. M. Srinivas has been named as the new director of the AIIMS New Delhi. Next is the former Indian captain Dilip Turkey has been elected as the president of Hockey India and he was elected unopposed as the president of Hockey India. The International Hockey Federation president is the Dr. Narinder Dhruv Batra and International Hockey Federation headquarters is located in Lausanne in Switzerland and International Hockey Federation CEO is the Thierry Will and International Hockey Federation was founded in 7th January 1924 in Paris. So Dilip Turkey has been elected as the president of the Hockey India. Next is the Sanjay Kumar. Sanjay Kumar is appointed as the new chairman and MD of the RailTel. So Sanjay Kumar is appointed as the new MD and chairman of the RailTel. Next is the Dr. Rajiv Bahal. Dr. Rajiv Bahal has been named as the Director General of the ICMR. Full form of ICMR is the Indian Council of Medical Research. So, Dr. Rajiv Bahal has been named as the Director General of the ICMR. ICMR headquarters is located in the New Delhi, and ICMR founder is the Government of India. It comes under the Government of India, and it was founded in the 1911. Next, we shall discuss about the important days celebrated. So, International Daughters Day, and International Daughters Day is celebrated on the 4th Sunday of the September every year. It is celebrated on 4th Sunday of September, and this year the International Daughters Day falls on the September 25, and mainly this day is celebrated to cherish our daughters who brings the loves and happiness to our lives. And mainly on this day, the people across the globe celebrates the International Daughters Day mainly to spend the quality time with their daughters. So this year, the International Daughters Day is celebrated on September 25. Next is the World Pharmacist Day has been celebrated on 25th of September every year, and this day mainly highlights the importance of the pharmacist in contribution to the health improvement. And the World Pharmacy Day serves as a reminder mainly to honor the all medical specialists who provides their services with empathy and understanding, because the pharmacist provides the availability of pharmaceuticals and guidance on safe medication usage, because the doctor only provides the medicine and the pharmacist will provides you with the medicine, and pharmacists also responsible for the storing, handling and dispensing medicines. Likewise, pharmacists also help play an important role in the healthcare sectors. And the theme for this year World Pharmacist Day is the Pharmacy United in Action for a Healthier World. This year theme is the Pharmacy United in Action for a Healthier World. Next is the World Contraception Day 2022. It has been celebrated on 26th of September. World Contraception Day. This day is mainly focused on the creating awareness about the contraceptive knowledge and the family planning, because the contraceptive knowledge is important for the people and family planning is also important. And on this day mainly focus will be given to the younger generation about the contraceptive measures, and it is the global compact that is held annually to shed lights on the birth control methods by asserting the importance of reproductive health. And this day plays an important role mainly to highlight the issue of the population control, because population is increasing very rapidly, and by the use of contraceptive medicines there is need for the population control, because the population increase in population is also the cause of the poverty. If population becomes in control, then the poverty can be reduced. So every year the World Contraception Day is celebrated on September 26th. Next is the International Day for the Total Elimination of Nuclear Weapons. It is celebrated on 26th of September, and this day mainly highlights the destructive effects of the nuclear weapons and why we have to eliminate the use of nuclear weapons. And on this day, the several programs are organized across the world in which the people must be educated about the real benefit of eliminating these nuclear weapons, because by the nuclear weapons there is damage to the property as well as the lives of several peoples and for the coming generation also, because these nuclear weapons releases several rays which affects the life of the people. So we have to eliminate the use of nuclear weapons. So for that, every year the International Day for Total Elimination of Nuclear Weapons has been celebrated on 26th of the September every year. So thanks for watching my video. Please like, subscribe and share my video.